Power is one of the most dangerous forces ever discovered. It has built empires, started wars, destroyed nations, and transformed ordinary people into monsters. But power doesn't just change the world, it changes the human mind. History is filled with rulers who began as heroes only to become tyrants. Kings who promised peace, then ruled through fear. Leaders who swore to serve the people, then became obsessed with controlling them. Why does this happen? Why does power seem to corrupt even the best of us? Is power itself evil? Or does power simply reveal who we truly are? Scientists, psychologists, and historians have spent decades trying to answer these questions, and what they discovered is deeply disturbing. Because the greatest danger of power isn't what it allows people to do, it's what it does to the person who holds it. Tonight, we're exploring the hidden psychology behind power, how it changes the brain, why humans crave it, and why some people will sacrifice everything just to keep it. Imagine giving an ordinary person complete control. No consequences, no accountability, no one powerful enough to stop them. What happens next? Most people believe they would remain fair, rational, kind, but history suggests otherwise. Again and again, power has transformed people in ways they never expected. Not because they were evil from the beginning, but because power slowly rewires the way humans think. And once that process begins, it becomes incredibly difficult to stop. Long before governments existed, power meant survival. The strongest hunters ate first. The leaders protected the tribe. The individuals with influence gained resources, status, and security. For hundreds of thousands of years, power increased the chances of survival. And because of that, the human brain evolved to desire it. Even today, people compete for power constantly. Not just political power, social power, financial power, professional power. The desire to influence others is deeply embedded within human nature, because deep down, power promises something every human wants: control. And humans fear losing control more than almost anything else. Scientists have discovered something fascinating. Power affects the brain in ways similar to addictive drugs. When people gain status or authority, their brains release dopamine, the same chemical associated with pleasure and reward. Power literally feels good. And like many pleasures, it can become addictive. Studies suggest powerful individuals often become more impulsive, less empathetic, more confident, more willing to take risks. At first, these changes seem beneficial, but over time, they can become dangerous. Because power creates a psychological illusion, the illusion that your decisions are always correct. And once someone begins believing that, mistakes become inevitable. In 1971, psychologist Philip Zimbardo conducted a famous experiment. Volunteers were divided into prisoners and guards. Everyone knew it was fake, yet within days, the guards became increasingly abusive, the prisoners became submissive, and the situation spiraled out of control. The experiment was terminated early, not because participants were evil, but because power changed their behavior. The moment people feel superior to others, something shifts. Empathy weakens, authority grows, and the temptation to dominate increases. The experiment revealed a terrifying truth. Many people don't abuse power because they're bad people. They abuse power because they're human. There's a famous saying, "Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely." But psychologists argue something even darker. Power doesn't always corrupt. Sometimes, it reveals. Imagine removing all consequences from a person's actions. Imagine giving them complete freedom to act however they want. What would they become? History offers many examples. Dictators, kings, emperors, corporate leaders, military rulers. Many began with good intentions, but once power insulated them from criticism, they changed. Slowly, then completely. Because power creates distance. Distance from ordinary people, distance from reality, and eventually, distance from truth itself. Perhaps the most disturbing aspect of power isn't those who possess it, it's those who submit to it. In the Milgram experiment, ordinary people administered what they believed were dangerous electric shocks simply because an authority figure instructed them to. Most participants obeyed, even when they felt uncomfortable, even when they wanted to stop. The lesson shocked the world. Humans are psychologically wired to follow authority, and throughout history, powerful individuals have exploited this tendency. Because the strongest weapon of power isn't force, it's obedience. The moment people stop questioning authority, power becomes almost limitless. Obtaining power is difficult, but losing it is often terrifying.